Hello everybody and welcome back to Ruled Waves 2 as Japan. We are 19 months into our second war with France. It's going about as well as the first one, which is pretty good compared to pretty good given the fact that we don't have Great Britain on our side. We are mostly at this point just kinda hoping to stem the tide until we can get our big ships out and then maybe retake operational control of Southeast Asia. That's the hope, but not sure if we're going to be able to do that. But yeah, had a successful mission, but a loss last turn where we hit a convoy that was being guarded by a big battleship force. We were able to sink the amount of ships we were supposed to sink, so that's good. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's go to the next turn and see what happens. Our new battle cruiser, how would that be? That'd be Tsukuba? I think so. Tsukuba, maybe. Is commissioned to the Navy. During trials, it was found that it has trouble reaching her design speed. That's not great since since she's only the second ship in her class. She does have better fire control than the Simpson that is currently commissioned as the lead ship of the class. Okay, gradual increase in HE shell damage. Our new float plane, the Mitsubishi Daryu, is ready for operational service. Okay. Mitsubishi Company has developed a float plane scout as a private venture. Okay, let's see what we got. This is the one we got, so this would be the Taka. She does not have the same range at light. Cruising speed's the same. Everything else is the same. No, I like what we got. One of our raiders was returned home with mechanical problems. Not a great month of trade warfare for us. Italian ship, a destroyer, has been sunk. Well, doesn't matter because the Italians sank a battle cruiser, a French battle cruiser, which is still incredibly helpful. Because they have had to put one down here again, so they are, I think, out of battle cruisers. Because they only had 3, right? Yeah, they had 4 before, but now they got 3. Now we do have a lot more income because of that second Samson class coming off the slips. So I'm going to go ahead and resume construction of you and resume construction of you. So that's 2 more light cruisers being made. 10 more months, we'll have a dreadnought as well. And then the second Samson is still in her waking up period, and we're going to have her go down south to help out. One thing I want to do is I'm going to take... Let's see here. Southeast Asia, both of you... And you are going to move to, let's see here, where is that? The South Pacific. And I'm going to have them raid in the South Pacific because the French have a lot of colonies down there. Yeah, they've got colonies down in the South Pacific. I want to hit them. That does bring down our heavy cruisers from where they're at currently, but we'll still have more heavy cruisers than they'll have by 1. And we can also get a couple of light cruisers out of there just to kind of help us out with our base capacity, which is being overstretched quite a bit from where it is now. And don't forget to improve base here. Hopefully that is being done. Yeah, building 12 months. That'll be a year before that's done. But for the future war that we have in the Southeast Asian area, that will be very useful. Let's go to the next turn. Cruiser action, medium. We're going to decline that fight. Convoy defense, large. It's unexpected battle. One of our destroyers can't take part. Okay, it is a large battle. Okay, that is incredibly close to where we're at. right there. That is a call that I'm getting. Oh my god. Yeah, launch those torpedoes because we're going to need to hit these guys. Hard turn, hard turn. I saw a torpedo in the water. Okay, one of our ships took a torpedo. It's a light cruiser. Yeah. This is not great. Oh yeah, make them pay for it. Can't really avoid torpedoes whenever you're basically dead in the water. Okay, now we need to make a hard turn. We need to catch what was left of that task force because there were some big ships in there. And that light cruiser can hopefully stay afloat while we do that. We'll have to come back for him. Never mind. Can't stay afloat when you're sinking, obviously. Okay, they're saying heavy cruisers / battleships, but I don't think that's the case. Need to get down to the convoy. Come on, hit the bastard. I think he's slowing down. Might indicate a lighter ship than what we're thinking. Okay, you're on fire for some reason. So stop being on fire. Simpson took a torpedo. Not actually the worst. Hopefully she limits flooding. Yeah, limiting flooding's doing all right. Okay. Go to cruise speed. Yeah, you're almost finished with that. There's the convoy. We're going to go to 5 knots there just to have the Simpson, not the Samson. I don't know why I keep saying Samson. It's not Samson. Simpson kind of just hold with the convoy for the most part. Yeah, your speed is 8, so we'll match speed with the Simpson, and we'll just kind of do that. Got 14 knots. I think they broke off. I don't know if they'll be coming back for the night. Okay. And we're staying with the convoy. Going out to, what is this, truck? Yeah, probably going to resupply truck. So the Simpson took a torpedo hit. It's not that bad. And one of our light cruisers got hit and went down. Okay. Yes, end scenario. We sank a destroyer, they sank a light cruiser. We got victory because none of our merchants were hit. So they did have a battleship there, a light cruiser, a heavy cruiser, which is probably the one we were laying into really hard, was that heavy cruiser. So that's good to know. Yeah, he's trailing pretty hard. Then the other one was the Devastation, another light cruiser, and a destroyer. Yeah, they thought they could sneak in, but they couldn't. Battle cruiser, our new battle cruiser is in the yard with engine problems. That's great. just right off the line. Got a great benefit from Germany for our torpedo tech, so that's good. Enemy fleets dominate the seas around Formosa. That shouldn't be right. They got 3 battle cruisers in the area, so we're going to have to get ours down there. But condenser troubles, our engine troubles, so 3 months. 3 months fresh out of the slips, immediately back into it. This is just great. It's just fucking great. Okay, 1 more month and we'll have a couple more destroyers come out. Okay. South Pacific. Both of you become raiders. Let's see how you do down there. Okay, we're not actually too far over base capacity in Southeast Asia now. I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's going to get worse when we bring in the second Simpson class to try and deal with the French. Yeah, I would like the Italians to bring in their battle cruiser, like bring it back, but I guess we'll see. All right, let's go to the next turn. 2 more destroyers into the Navy. Enemy has sent out feelers. Negotiated peace. Should take a chance to end the war now if we can. It's not looking great, and we need to build up. Compromise peace is mediated by Russia. There'll be no annexations. Okay, aftermath, naval budget. Yeah. Okay. So, we need to bring all of our big boys back into our home waters. Northeast Asia. Let's also bring in a good number of our destroyers as well. We'll keep the corvettes there. The destroyers will go. So will most of our light cruisers. We'll keep 2 light cruisers down there just as a force. Everybody else come back up to the home islands and hold there. Ship construction. Let's double check budgets. Yeah, budgets went down when the war ended. Okay, let's go ahead. Halt construction to you, and then halt construction to you, and then with all the destroyers being finished, we should be back in the black, hopefully. We'll have to work out what to scrap, what not to scrap with the end of the war. So let's go to the next turn. 2 more destroyers in the Navy. They scrapped a couple of light cruisers and heavy cruisers. The French did, at least. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, I resisted for a long time, but these destroyers, we're going to scrap them. Got some money out of that. These heavy cruisers we need to get rid of. They're not going to be worth it. I think we're going to scrap these heavy cruisers. Just these 3. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll have to just scrap them. Suggests that the MCO, with our impressive battle record, could be preserved as a museum ship. Maintenance will cost as if she were mothballed. Yeah, we'll put a museum ship on her. It's the last ship of the class. I don't know how many battle stars she has, actually. The Navy experimental establishment suggests that the, what would it be? Izumo could be expanded for gunnery practice and damage assessment. What do you say? Good idea. Might be valuable experience. Firing trials against the Izumo has advanced our knowledge about explosive shells. Okay, good. So we do now have a... where's she at? Ships under construction. Does it give me an idea of ships that are... It doesn't say mothballed, so I'm assuming she's just a museum ship somewhere. But that's good. That gives us actually a bit of money back. So we've got 3 heavy cruisers. We've got quite a few light cruisers we need to look at. So the Izumi class. Okay, I'll keep you around. Shishima class will also keep you as well. But the Izumi class, I think, needs to be scrapped. If we look at it, yeah, we're not like going to be at a detriment by doing it. I mean, we could also look at scrapping some of our destroyers. We have a lot of destroyers that we need to get rid of because we have the largest destroyer fleet other than the United States. No, the UK. Actually, no, never mind. I was misreading that. But I mean, we're still pretty high up there. I think we'll keep them, though. But either way, we got to get rid of these 3 light cruisers. They are not going to help us out too much. So we are going to go ahead and scrap them. Do I scrap them? Yes. They were all scrapped. That gave us a bit more cash. Okay, that's good. Now we need to look at our battleships. Now, they have all been redone recently, and I think we're going to go ahead and look at the Fuso class and our other battleships and maybe get them refit as well. Also need to look at the Simpson, the actual lead ship, because where's that? Open design for not open design. Do we have a it's been a while. Rebuild ship. Nope. How do I do upgrades again? I've completely forgotten. Design a rebuild for the class. It should be, because there's the R1915 with the director fire control. Usually that is a part of it, but I guess not. Open design for rebuild. Can we go ahead and put the director fire control on there? Maybe that's why it's actually too heavy. Okay. We could do we could replace machinery. Or not, because that's going to be 12 months and a lot of money. So we won't do that. We'll have to look at doing rebuilds here, but our first priority should be getting the Iki out and the Iki class. And then probably looking at some other option we need to really think about. Generally, we have these ships in the South Pacific. They need to move to the Northeast Asia, back to the home waters. Okay. Let's go to the next turn. Our technology sharing agreement with Germany has been of great benefit in our research efforts in armor development. That is good. So 2% saving on armor. We got the heavier than air, naval aviation heavier than air. So that's a new research area. That's good. So do we have advantage there as well? We do. Okay. So let's do high there. Let's go ahead and director firing. Let's put you on medium. And let's put you on high. I also want to see, can we design a seaplane carrier? Should have the option. Seaplane carrier, an AV. Okay, 4-inch guns, quite a few guns on there. Let's see, 12 air capacity, so it can have 12 planes. 26 knots, director fire control. Doesn't need anything else, really. Lily Nation has invented large seaplane carriers, so we can only have 5,000 tons, 5 planes. Okay. Five planes. Okay, we can't have catapults. Got 1,000 spare tons of weight. Can we just pop that into a better engine? Actually, long range, colonial service, or no, we'll just do long range and pop another. Okay, 27 knots and long range. I think that's good. 5,000 tons. This is standard seaplane carrier. Yeah, this would be the what would that be? The Takio Maru. Okay, Takio Maru class. Go ahead and research that. We can maybe put out 2 of those. Yeah, I think that works. Let's go to the next turn. Another destroyer into the Navy. Great benefit torpedo technology and fleet tactics from Germany. So we got a better fire control, or well, not better fire control, but increased accuracy, and then we got improved triple turrets, so eliminate rate of fire and reliability penalty for triple turrets. Okay, mine laying submarines enables building of mine laying subs. Okay, smoke floats gives light cruisers the ability to launch smoke floats. All right, that's actually very good. We've got enough. We can probably go ahead and restart production on these light cruisers that are not actually light cruisers, because we didn't have that armor design yet when we designed them. Let's keep going. Next turn. Another destroyer done. Improvements to torpedo tech. Okay, the Takio Maru. Let's go ahead and pop out 2 of you. Be 19 months, but I think that'll be good. Both of those will be nice to have, and then we can have some air wings. We'll put one in Northeast Asia, and the other one will go into Southeast Asia as a seaplane carrier. And we'll get some experience as a navy in seaplane and like plane management on ships, so that's good. Yeah. Just want to double check here. So we went to build. So what is available? So we don't have a battle cruiser that's up to date. Light cruiser's okay, but we need to look into maybe getting. I don't even know if I really like the E-key. I mean, it's good, 12-inch guns, but now we have 13-inch guns, and that'd be better for a dreadnought. And central firing kind of sucks too, so that's gonna come up. Let's keep going. Ship design bonuses. We got lengthened torpedoes. That's nice. That tech sharing agreement with Germany is helping a lot. We're getting a lot of bonuses into our tech. All right. Let's keep going. We got plenty of money. Security arrangement with Italy has expired. All right. Finally expired. Let's check. We need to really focus in on dreadnoughts. So I think we're gonna cut out both of those light cruisers for right now, and we're gonna go ahead and go right in for dreadnoughts because we need them. So I think we're gonna go ahead and scrap you just a bit, and then scrap you. We're gonna halt this. Well, it doesn't really matter at that point. Okay, we're going to design a new dreadnought. Alright, and then we're going to clear our turrets. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got 31,000 tons. I think we can go to 32,000 tons. I want to have medium range and a normal freeboard. And normal accommodations. We got 13-inch guns. We're going to clear torpedo mounts because we don't need those. We can bring our secondary guns down to 10. Cross-deck fire is enabled, so let's add turrets. I would like a forward and aft. Let's look at triple turrets. Okay. Cross-deck fire removes no... Okay. Ship is... Okay, but other than that, it's fine. So... we've got those 2. Do we have we do have a superimposed B turret, if I remember correctly. So where's it at? Superimposed B. Forward superimposed. And then aft superimposed. Okay, it's overweight, but not by a lot. So let's see. Can we go right to the edge? 34,000 tons. 34,000 tons. Conning tower's good. Turrets are good. Let's look at the gun data. The ship has an immunity zone from 5,000 to 15,000 yards, and that's mostly because of the deck armor for 13-inch guns. Okay. I like that. That gives us a broadside of 12 guns. 12 13-inch guns on the broadside. Forward and aft complement of 6 guns per. 34,000 tons. Take 36 months to build. A considerable amount of money to actually build it as well. I think that's good. That is good. That is a good dreadnought that we will make our next. We'll make the backbone of our navy. Let's look. What do we want to call this? I think we're going to name this one the Oddball. The Oddball class, after my Patreon, Oddball. Everything's okay. We will research that. Yes, that'll take 4 months, which would be enough time for us to finish this one. Yeah, we're only going to be able to make a few at a time, or one at a time, really. But it should be okay. Let's go to the next turn. Technology sharing agreement with Germany is expired. Okay. Yes, 1 more month for the EKI to be done with better fire control. Yes. U.S. government's offered to sell us the rights to light forces and torpedo warfare superimposed X mount on CLs. Yeah, we can go ahead and buy that. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Scientists graph superimposed X mount on light cruisers, or cruiser lights, so enables superimposed X gun mounts. All right. Let's go ahead and halt construction there, and also let's want to double check. I have battleships in. Yeah, I think the hat, 2 hats are gonna be scrapped. We're gonna scrap them, and then we are going to put the Fusos in the reserve fleet, and the rest of our pre-dreadnoughts we're going to put into the reserve fleet. Save as much money as we can so that we can hopefully accelerate construction on you, resume construction on you, accelerate. Maybe. Either way, I want to get this done as much as possible before the Oddball comes out of its design phase, and then we can go ahead and actually put it up. But looking at the time, I think that's going to be the end of this episode. So, thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, hit the subscribe button down below, as well as take a look at the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. But I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye!